What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I bring to you guys an amazing strategy to trade booming crash successfully and with ease. So this is a very simple multi-time frame strategy that you can try out today and make some money with booming crash. So remember, all my strategies are based on results. All my strategies are based on results. If you can get the best results, it doesn't matter how we've traded and how we've come up to that point, but results. Trading, you're only paid for results. So we're going to explore this strategy. It is made up of quite a lot of indicators, and I think by that it actually improves its accuracy. If we have so many indicators indicating us something, then probably that something is actually there, and this means that each and every entry that we're going to take is most likely going to be a successful entry, and that's what I want from a trading strategy. So we're going to explore this strategy together. We're going to go in stages because there are quite a lot of them, and I wouldn't want you guys to mess up somewhere, because you won't be able to get what you see on the screen right there if you skip a stage or if you do something else wrong. So during the course of this video, I'm going to try and teach you guys the same concept and psychology that I have when I'm trading, the same mindset that I have when I'm trading. Besides actually following what I see on the charts, there is a psychology to trading, and this is where most people actually fail in their trading career. So that all will be eliminated by this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it. And if you enjoy these type of videos, please make sure you click that subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post them right here on this channel. This will allow you not to miss any of the videos that I post. That is, if you enjoy these types of videos. And once again, we are running a promotion whereby if you subscribe and like this video, you can send me proof, just a screenshot showing that you have subscribed, showing that you have liked, on my WhatsApp number, and I'll add you to our VIP signals group for free. So if you're interested in growing more in your trading journey, in understanding more, in learning more, in actually making money and being part of a community of traders, then you should subscribe and like this video and you join. You'll be able to get that WhatsApp number from the Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below. That's where you'll be able to find all my contact details. This is to protect you guys from people, from fraudsters. So if you follow the proper channels, you get my proper number, my actual number, and you'll be able to communicate and you'll be able to learn and grow in your trading journey. Okay, so let's not waste time because we have quite a lot of indicators to install. I'm quickly going to remove all of them because that's the only way we can have a step-by-step process of installing them. So right now we have a blank chart. Let me just remove some of these trades that we were taking. I just don't mind about them. So we have a blank chart right now, and we want to start the procedure of installing these strategies. Okay, so the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, and this moving average is going to have the following properties. We want it to have a period of 10, a shift of 0, a method of linear weighted, apply to, we want to change this to close, and then there are no levels on this moving average. So we're just going to go straight to our styling. I'll choose the color yellow for this indicator. So these are the final properties of this indicator, and then we can click on done, and we can see that yellow line running across our charts. Okay, the next indicator that we want to install is the alligator. It is the alligator, guys. Please pardon my voice, I'm having a little bit of a flu. If you want me to have a speedy recovery, please click that like button, and I'll know that you guys want me to heal very fast. So we want to add the alligator, right? And this alligator is going to have the following properties that you see on the screen. So all these all the periods and the shifts are going to be 6, like you see on the screen, and then the method is going to be linear weighted, And then the apply to is going to be median price. And then the styling, the jaws, I chose the color gray because I don't want it to pop out on the screen. I want it to blend in with my background. And then on teeth we chose purple, and then on lips we chose blue. So that's how this indicator is constructed. Okay, and then we're gonna click on done, and as you can see, we will now have that blue line running across our charts, which means we have done good. Okay, the next indicator that we want to install again is going to go to our main window, and it is the Ichimoku, and it is going to have the properties that you actually see on the screen. That's a Tenkan Sen of 9, a Kijun Sen of 26, a span B of 52, and yes, we need the fill to be turned on. And then on the styling, we're only going to need one of these to show on the screen, and that's the Tenkan Sen, and it's going to be red. So it means that the remaining that's the Kijun Sen, the span, the up Kumo, and the down Kumo should have the color of your background so that they don't show on the screen. So my background is white, that's why you see that all the remaining 4 are all in white. Okay, and then if you are done, you can click on done, and you should see that you have done the proper thing. If you have just the red line showing up, just that red line showing up. Okay, this shows that you are done. You've done the correct thing. The next indicator that we want to install is going to fall under our indicator window 1. So we're going to go to main window, look for the relative strength index, or the RSI as you all know it, which is right here, and it is going to have the following properties. So we're going to have a period of 1, apply to open, and then the levels, we're going to need level 90, level 10, level 80, and level 20. Okay, done. And then the styling for this RSI, basically it's not going to even show on the charts because it's a period of 1, but we just chose the color black. So if I click on done, I should have something like this at first, right? It's just my RSI with these levels: level 80, level 90, level 100, and then down here we have level 20, level 10, and level 0. Okay, nothing else in here. So this is how it should show at first, right? If you're doing the correct thing. The next indicator that we want to install is going to go to our indicator window 1 again. So I'm going to click on indicator window 1, and this time we want to install the MACD, which is right here, and it is going to have the properties that you actually see on the screen. That's a fast EMA of 13, a slow EMA of 25, a MACD SMA of 10, apply to close, and then on the styling, the main one, we also don't want to see this one, so I put it to gray. You can put it to white if you have a white background, and then reduce the pixel size. And then what we actually want to see is this signal line, and I've put it to red and increased the pixel size so that it's clearly visible to everybody. Okay, and then once you are done, you can click done, and you should have something like this as your next step. Okay, so if you have gone this far, it means you're following up and you're doing the correct thing. The next indicator that we want to install has to be formed in indicator window 2. So we're going to click where it says main window this time. We're going to look for the RSI again, which is right here, and we're just going to click on done because it is going to have the same settings as the first RSI that we installed. So we're just going to click on done because it still has the same settings as the first one we installed, and it's evident because you can see the way it showed up on my screen. That's how the first one showed up on my screen as well. And then we need to add some indicators to this indicator window 2, sorry. We're now on indicator window 2, and the first indicator I want to add is a moving average, and this moving average has got a period of 5, so I want to change this to 5, a shift of 0, a method of simple, apply to open, and then the color, I'll choose the color blue for this one, and then you can click on done, and you have something like this. We now have this blue line added to our indicator window 2. The next one again is going to go into indicator window 2, moving average again, and this time it has a period of 3, a shift of 0, a method of simple, but we want to apply to close, and we're going to change this color to red this time, and then we can click on done like that. Okay, moving on, we need another moving average in our indicator window 2, and this time it has a period of 2. Everything else remains the same, except we're going to change the method to exponential on this one, and also the color to, or the style to purple for this one. And we're going to click done, and you can see that purple line showing up on our chart. And then last but not least, we're going to add a moving average again, and this time it has a period of 10 and a method of linear weighted. The shift still remains as 0, and then apply to open, and then the color for this one I'll choose black. Okay, and then we can click on done, and this means that we have successfully installed our amazing strategy. Okay, so now what's left is basically understanding the conditions, understanding the terms and conditions. And on that note, guys, I've posted another wonderful strategy on our second YouTube channel. Please go check it out if you want to earn some pips quickly. So go check it out right now. It's a 1-minute strategy. It's a powerful strategy. It's going to help you grow ASAP. I'll leave the link to the second channel in the description box below again. Okay, so this is how the strategy actually looks like. Now with this strategy, let me just remove these arrows so that they don't confuse you. Now the strategy, you can work in any time frame. That is from your 1-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, 30 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, depending on the type of trader that you are. Right now we're in a 5-minute time frame, right? Can you see? In the 15-minute time frame, you still have an entry. In the 1-minute time frame, we had an entry way back. So it just depends on what type of trader are you. Okay? If you want to be scalping in and out, then focus on lower time frames. If you want to be holding the trade for quite some time, then you make your analysis from the 15-minute time frame to 1 hour time frame. If you want to swing trade, then you are going to make your analysis from the 4-hour time frame to the daily time frame. You're still going to get amazing results because it's a very good strategy. Okay, just a reminder, guys, we are running an account management program, more like a copy trading program. If you're interested in that, you can contact me from my WhatsApp number. Again, you'll find it in the Telegram channel with the link in the description box below, and you'll be able to understand how exactly it works if you want to be part of it. Okay, so let's talk about the conditions that have to be met. Probably we have the simplest conditions. I'm just going to first highlight them and then explain them. So what we have here are 3 conditions that are going to give you an entry. Number 1, you're going to need all these moving averages to be at extreme points. We're talking about level 80 to level 90 or level 20 to level 10. Those are the extreme points. Same thing with our indicator window 2. We're going to need our MACD to be at extreme points, level 80 to level 90 or level 10 to level 20. So for boom, if you want to take a sell trade, you're going to be expecting all these 2 indicators to be at extreme points of level 80 to level 90, right? And then your entry would be when price crosses all these lines, all, not one, all these lines, to be below all these lines. And that's where you can get a sell trade like this. All right, that's where you can get a sell trade like this. So if you are in your 1-minute time frame, it means you're scalping, which means you're going to be targeting 5 to 7 candlesticks on each and every entry that you're going to be making. 5 to 7 candlesticks, you're out. If you decide to go to a higher time frame, you're actually going to be holding trades for quite longer than normal. But the same concept applies. you need to be at extreme points, and you also need price to break to be below, and you can actually see that you could have traded all the way down to this level. So if you are in a 5-minute time frame, you're going to be guided by this MACD red line. You're going to be tracing this red line. So if it reaches level 90 or above level 90 or within 80 to 90, and you enter a trade, let's say a sell, then you're going to wait for it to go to the opposite extreme point, which is level 10 to 20. That's how far you hold that trade. Okay, so your take profit will be guided by this MACD, this middle indicator window. That's what's going to guide your trade. Okay, if you're going to go to a 15-minute time frame now this is a bigger time frame, and what you're going to be using now is risk reward ratio. You're going to be trading based on risk reward ratio. So you have to know the amount of pips you're willing to risk, and also the amount of pips that you're going to gain, and that's how you're going to place your stop loss and take profit. And this means that you're going to should be prepared to hold a trade for a little bit longer period than usual, right? I prefer the 1:3 risk reward ratio, which means for every 1 pip that I'm going to risk, I need to gain 3 pips, which means for every $10 that I'm going to risk, I need to gain $30, which means for every $100 that I'm going to risk, I need to gain $300. So you can do the math. We did calculations of what one lot size represents in dollars after every minute. So you can also do the same calculations. If you don't understand those calculations, check on my previous video. I explained about the lot sizes in this relation to pip value and all that. Okay, so this strategy, if you're going to be trading in the 5-minute time frame, it means you'll be able to do both spike catching and scalping. So even for boom, you'll be able to actually enter into a buy trade. Here there was a confirmation from a buy trade. So anything from 5-minute time frame going up, you can actually trade. But in your 1 minute, you can only be able to scalp, like I explained. So can you see we went all the way up, and actually this trade is the one that kept us going all the way up and up and up and up. So if you manage to pick this one up earlier, then you would see how far it goes with you. Okay, same concept is true even if you're on crash. The same concept is true if you're on crash. If you're in a 1 minute time frame, then you're simply going to be targeting the scalps, right? And you said the scalps are made up of 3 entries: 1, 2, 3. Then you get your 5 to 7 candlesticks and you exit the market. You look for another trade. Here, 1, 2, and 3. Get your 5 to 7 candlesticks, you exit the market. If you decide to roll with the big guys, then you're going to be entering into trades like this. And remember what I said: if you're in a 5-minute time frame, you're going to be using this red line to track where you should exit. So it means you're going to enter at the bottom right here or anywhere around here. You obviously won't be that early in the market, right, unless you're constantly watching them. Let's say you're left, even enter here. This red line is going to guide you of where we are going to be. So once it reaches level 80, that's when you take your profit. If it doesn't reach level 80, let's say it stops in the middle like this, it means your trade is not yet mature. You hold that trade. Even if it reverses back to this point, at least you would have followed your principles in trading, right? So can you see that if you didn't panic, it's actually going back in the direction, which means your trade would still be valid and you still be in that trade. So probably it's going to this red line, it's going to fall back to this level 20. So if you caught a selling opportunity here, you would still be in profit if you followed your principles. So that's one other thing that I wanted you guys to understand. thing of following principles so that you grow as a trader, right? Doesn't matter. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy in the market. Don't be greedy in the market. So like I said, you can trade this in all time frames. What's going to be different is the amount of time you're going to hold and the way you're going to be trading. So in the 1 minute time frame, you're just going to be scalping. In the 5 minute time frame, you can do both scalping and spike catching, just like in all the other higher time frames. But you can't do spike. You can't do scalping from a higher time frame, of course, right? So you need to use some knowledge on that. So if you guys have any other questions about this strategy, be sure to ask me in the comment sections below. I'll be glad to respond to you guys as soon as possible. Until next time.